going to break down target ROAS, target CPA, and maximize conversion, and when exactly to use each one, scale profitably. What's going on there, gang? It's your boy Jerry the Advertisers coming back at you with a brand new video. And today, this isn't just another dry ads tutorial, guys. This is applicable for Google Ads and Meta Ads for your bidding strategies. Hyper important, you know how this works, so you know when to use them and when to get the best effectiveness for your ads. If you have been running an ad for a while and you want to get the CPA down even further, this video is for you guys. So stick around, guys. We're gonna get into it today. At the end of today, you will learn how target CPA works for Meta and Google Ads, how target ROAS works for Google and Meta Ads, how maximize conversion works for Google and Meta Ads, real-world client examples when we A/B tested these so you can see the difference for yourself. So guys, grab your coffees and grab your hats. It's time to spin out some more magic. So guys, as I mentioned, this is applicable in Meta Ads and Google Ads, and it is around bidding strategies. In advertising, principally how it works is that we have bids for advertising space. If you think of different billboards, the people that have their ads on the billboards are those people that are willing to pay the most. When we're setting bidding strategies, we're telling Meta or Google how much we're willing to spend and being more fine-tuned with how much we want to bid in those auctions. So as I mentioned, this is applicable on Meta and Google. So I'm going to show you now where each of the settings are in the Meta Ads Manager and the Google Ads Manager. So I'm going to show you quickly where to go. You go to create your campaign, you go through, and then at the campaign level, press create campaign. You want to scroll down in the Meta Ads Manager to where it says show more settings. So we have a couple of different settings here. We have budget scheduling and we have the bid strategy settings. So you want to click on here because we have a number of different options. Okay, and this is the different bidding strategies that we have. We have highest volume or maximize conversions, like maximize the volume of conversions. We have here cost per result, where we're bidding in order to ensure that the results we're getting are within a certain CPA or within a certain price. And then we have the ROAS goal, which is around profitability of the company. If you have conversional values added to your ads, okay, I'm going to stick a link in the top corner if you want to know more about training your ad AI with conversional values. You want to set a target to say we want to bid on these Meta ads where we're profitable of at least 2 ROAS, okay, which means for every dollar or pound you spend, you get $2 or pounds back. You can set this here as well. So if you have quite a high ROAS, okay, so if, for example, you have a 5x ROAS or something like this, you can say anything less than 5x ROAS, we don't want to bid for, okay? So we're only bidding for those conversions that matter. Now, the final bidding strategy is bid caps, where you're capping the bids that you want to spend. This is not a video about that. This is a video about these 3 top bidding strategies. In the Google Ads Manager, you create your campaign. I'm just going to show you really simply here so that you can see exactly where to go. When you create the Google campaign here, one of the first sections you come to is bidding. This is the bidding strategy. You have maximize conversional value. Then we have the ability to set the target cost per action. If you know, for example, that typically you pay £30 for a lead and that lead ends up converting, maybe you don't want to spend any more than £30 on a lead, you can set the target CPA. This is telling Google, hey, we don't want to pay any more than £30 for a lead. You're setting the target of what it's trying to achieve. Now, I'm going to go through the methodology and how it all works, because each of these bidding strategies have different uses. When you're first starting out, I highly recommend going for volume. You want to go for volume over quality because you want to start training your ad AI. So you want to go for the highest volume or value if you're starting out. Now, as you're scaling and you want to tap into those conversions at a lower cost, then you want to experiment around with cost per result and the ROAS goal. I'm going to show you the differences in those results so that you can see how each one behaves. Here is a side-by-side A/B test that we did, testing different target CPAs. For this client, target CPA is around $10. For this test, we set each ad set to have different target CPAs, okay, to try and harvest those conversions. But before you're ending rails and you're new here, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss any more important updates. We are here many times a week to help business owners, online advertisers, and digital marketeers get the best from their online advertising, paid media, and digital marketing strategies. But without further ado, let's get on with the video. Top one, and this is how you add in your target CPA, okay, at the ad set level, not the campaign level. You initially set your bidding strategy, but at the ad set, there you can specify specifically what is the cost per result that you're looking to achieve. Okay, and what we did here is that we created one ad set when we're trying to achieve $5 cost per result. We have one ad set where we're bidding $9 for that cost per result. and we have one ad set where we don't have set any bidding and we set it to maximize conversions. Okay, so on this one, we don't have any cost per result. Now, as you can see here, the difference is that you will find you will get more conversions when you don't set any target CPAs, okay? Because then you're not giving Meta any restrictions. Important to understand that, because if you add a target CPA, you're telling Meta or Google, hey, I only want to spend this much. Okay, now I'm going to share with you an analogy that allowed me to understand this well. Say, for example, if you want to go and buy some bananas, you task Meta or Google and say, hey, here's 20 bucks, go to the supermarket and buy me some bananas. This is what Maximise conversions is, okay? Giving Meta or Google the full $20, not giving it any restrictions and saying, go find me some bananas. Now, the catch is, if Meta or Google goes to the supermarket and sees 2 bananas there, they will spend that full $20 on those 2 bananas. So then you're spending $10 per banana, right? Which isn't very cost effective. But when we add a target CPA in, that is telling Meta or Google, hey, go buy me some bananas from the supermarket. Here's $20. I only want you to spend $1 per banana. Okay, or $2 per banana. This means that Meta and Google are going to go to the supermarket. They're going to look at how many bananas there are. They're going to say, oh, there's 2 bananas here. I only want to spend $1 per banana. So it's only going to spend $2 for those 2 bananas if each banana is $1 each. The problem with this, if you say to Meta, hey, go and spend $1 per banana, but there are other shoppers willing to spend $1.50 or $2 per banana, sometimes there might be $1, so you'll win sometimes, but not all the time. That's why if we have a fixed CPA of $9, we only get 3 conversions. A good CPA, right? Because we're bidding for those lower conversions, but we don't get as many because there isn't much available bidding space or ad placement space. When we go to maximize conversions, the CPA goes up a lot because it's bidding to get the maximum number of conversions regardless of the price. When you look at the $5 fixed amount, you can see there's barely been any impressions because that's such a small amount. Meta can't bid for anything there. So we see really little impressions because it's not enough fuel for the fire to bid for those placements so your ads can actually get seen. This is a really good example of how you can do that. And you can also set this up as target ROAS, right? So if you have certain ROAS that you're trying to target, you can set this up to say, hey, we only want to bid for conversions where we have a ROAS of 4 or 3 or 2, whatever. Only then do we want to bid. So you'll find that you'll get lower number of conversions, but very in line with the CPA that you're looking to hit. So I highly advise doing this when you're scaling and when you already have started running your ads and want to optimize them even more. Highly recommend this tactic, guys. And like I said, on Google, this works really nicely as well. We have the conversions where you can set a target CPA, or the conversional value where you can set your target ROAS. These are optional. You don't necessarily have to do these, but it gives Meta additional guidelines. If you've already been running ads and you know what drives value to the business and how much you're willing to pay per lead, you can set these in, no problem at all. Here within the customer acquisition, if you want to bid only for new customers, then I would highly recommend selecting this too, so that you're only looking for new customers and not retargeting those that have already come into the funnel. Hopefully that was useful to you guys. Hit me a comment down below if you got any questions. Guys, if you like what we're doing here and you want to find out what the AdWizard team has coming up next, click the link down below to join the waitlist today. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate every single one of you and all the support. Hopefully now you have a really good understanding as to the different bidding strategies and how to utilize the best one for your ad campaigns. Like I said, this can be applied to Meta and Google, and very, very interested to hear what is working well for you guys. So hit me a comment down below if you're trying this and you're seeing great results. Guys, I'm your boy Joe the AdWizard. Thank you so much for watching. You can catch me on X and Instagram at Jerry AdWizard, on LinkedIn at Jerry Griffiths, and at Jerry Dreadlocks everywhere else. If you want to watch a video on how you can harmonize with your Meta Ad AI to train your Meta Ad AI to find you good results and ensure that your ad setup is correct to find you even better results, click this video over here. It's a step-by-step walkthrough. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm your boy Jerry the AdWizard, and wherever you are in the world, I bid you peace and love and a wonderful rest of your day. And as always, I'll catch you in the next one.